Let me just start off by saying that we finally get to see Anthony Hopkins' character and Ed Harris's character finally meet. This scene was definitely one of the most memorable scenes in this entire episode, probably the entire series, because the two biggest names in this series has been Anthony Hopkins and Ed Harris. And I felt excited seeing these two act off each other and have this very deep conversation. In fact, this entire episode is more focused on conversations than any other episode. From the amount of conversations I remembered from this episode, there was roughly around 5 conversations alone. So yeah, while this episode was more of a conversation episode, these conversations were deep, thoughtful, and gave us good insight into what this world is. And I've gotten to the point now with this show that I'm just enjoying it every single week. And I welcome every episode, and I look forward to hearing that theme music. But getting back to the conversations, these conversations are some of the most memorable that the show's ever given so far. Like I said, the confrontation between Anthony Hopkins and Ed Harris is memorable. It's one of the best moments in the show. And while I would say this episode wasn't as strong as last week's episode, I still enjoyed it very much. Because this episode delivered in what I was looking for, and it did not disappoint. And the creators are doing a good job telling this story across 10 episodes. And it's one of the most thought-provoking TV series I have seen in a long time. So overall, I like this episode. This episode was more of a conversation-driven episode, and I didn't mind that. The conversations were great, thought-provoking, gave great insight into these characters, and great insight into this world as well. So I am going to grade this episode great. Before I wrap up, I just want to make 2 small announcements. I will not be doing any new movie reviews this week because, unfortunately, I will be heavily busy this week. My schedule has, become very busy, so I will unfortunately be unable to review any new movies this week. But the movie I was thinking of seeing this week was Hacksaw Ridge, and I do intend to review that movie. Unfortunately, my review of that film will be delayed by a couple of days. However, hopefully next Sunday I will be able to review Hacksaw Ridge, and I'm definitely looking forward to this. And for the second part of my announcement, this is my final video in this location. As in a couple of days' time, I will be moving to a new location. So I will be moving to a new filming set where I will film my reviews in a permanent location. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to my channel below. As always, I'm NETX5. Thank you so much for watching.